Hello, everybody. My name is Aranya Kantrat. So today I'm here with another report on the subject water conservation. So it is of the subject social connect and responsibility. So let us look into the topics of water conservation. So index is about what is water conservation and why we should conserve water and what are the methods for water conservation, out of which we have fixing irrigation and collecting rainwater. So, what is water conservation? So, water conservation is basically nothing but it refers to a careful and sustainable management of water resources to minimize the waste, reduce unnecessary consumption, and preserve the availability of clean water for current and future generation. The goal of water conservation is to efficiently use the water in various activities while maintaining the ecological balance of aquatic systems. This involves implementing practices, technologies, and policies that promote responsible water use and prevent water pollution and address the increasing demands on fresh water resources. So, water conservation is crucial for mitigating the impacts of water scarcity, ensuring the availability of safe drinking water, preserving the health of the ecosystems that rely on sustainable water supplies. Since water conservation is essentially important for each and every human being surviving on this planet Earth, we would always look into the methods to conserve the water, conservation methods. So, next, let's look into the why we need water conservation. So basically, conserving water is essential for various reasons, and there are several compelling points that highlight the importance of water conservation. So preserving a limited resource is the first point, where water is a finite resource and not all water resources are easily replenished. Conserving water ensures that there is enough for current and future generations. So, mitigating water scarcity. So, many regions around the world face water scarcity due to population growth, climate change, and increased demand. And water conservation helps alleviate the scarcity by reducing unnecessary consumption. Third point is protecting the ecosystem. So, aquatic ecosystems such as rivers, lakes, and wetlands depend on a consistent and sustainable water supply. So, conservation efforts help maintain the balance of these ecosystems, preserving the biodiversity and supporting the habitats of various species. And reducing the energy consumption, the treatment and transportation of water require energy. So, by conserving water, we also reduce the energy needed for pumping, treating, and heating water, and contributing to overall energy efficiency. So, the fifth point is about the minimizing water pollution. So, conserving water reduces the need for extensive water treatment and distribution, which can help prevent pollution in water bodies. So, contaminants are less likely to, enter water sources when usage is minimized. And delaying infrastructure expansion is the sixth point. As urban populations grow, the demand for water increases, so conserving water can delay the need of building new water infrastructure, such as dams and treatment plants, which can have environmental and social impacts. So the eighth point is about ensuring agriculture sustainability. So agriculture is a major consumer of water. We can say that farmers are the backbone of the country, where each and every grain which they like um, make an effort to grow, which we have, is all due to farmers. And where do they get this? It's a basic resource, is nothing but the water. So efficient irrigation practices and water conservation in agriculture help sustain crop fields and reduce the overall strain on the water resources. And economic benefits are nothing but the water conservation can lead to cost savings for individuals, businesses, and governments. Implementing water efficient technologies and practices can result in lower water bills and reduce expenses for water infrastructure maintenance. So, responding to the climate change can alter precipitation patterns and increase the frequency of droughts. So, water conservation is crucial in adapting to the changes and building resilience against the impacts of climate variability. And then in summary, we can say that water conservation is vital for environmental sustainability, ecosystem health, economic efficiency, and the overall being of communities. So it is nothing but a proactive and responsible approach to ensure the availability of clean water for all aspects of life. So what are the methods for water conservation? So first one, let's talk about the fixing irrigating systems. So irrigation systems is important for efficient water use and preventing water wastage. So here are some points to consider when fixing an irrigation system. So first is to inspect regularly. So regularly inspect the entire irrigation system, including pipes, valves, sprinkler heads, and drip lines for any signs of damage, leakage, or blockages. And second is to check for the leaks. So leaks in the irrigation system can waste a significant amount of water. So look for wet spots, puddles, and areas over the saturated soil. Third is to examine the sprinkler heads. So ensure that the sprinkler heads are not damaged or clogged. Clean or replace by malfunctioning heads to, any malfunctioning heads to maintain proper water distribution. And the fourth point is adjust the sprinkler patterns. It's nothing but make sure the sprinkler heads are positioned correctly to avoid sidewalks, driveways, or other non-landscaped areas. Adjust the spray patterns to cover the intended areas. And the fifth point is to verify the timers and controllers. So it's nothing but to check the irrigation system timer or controller to ensure it is programmed correctly and operating as intended. Replace the batteries if needed. Optimize the schedule is a seventh point. That it's a sixth point where you can adjust the irrigation schedule based on the season, weather conditions, and water needs of specific plants. So overwatering can lead to waste of water and potential damage to the plants. And seventh point is nothing but to consider a smart technology, which is nothing but to upgrade the smart irrigation controllers that use weather data to automatically adjust watering schedules. So this ensures irrigation aligns with actual weather conditions. So by addressing and fixing the issue in irrigation system promptly, you can ensure that the water is used efficiently. So reduce the water waste and maintain a healthy and a vibrant landscape. So basically, regular maintenance is the key to long-term sustainability of any of the irrigation systems. And then let's look into the second subtopic under the methods of conserving the water reserve. It's nothing but a method to conserve the water, which is nothing but collecting rainwater. So collecting rainwater is an excellent way to conserve the water and reduce the reliance on traditional water sources. Here are some points to consider when collecting rainwater. So first is to install rain barrels. Set up a rain barrels or cisterns to collect the rainwater from the downspouts on roofs. Ensure the containers are properly sealed to prevent contamination and evaporation. Second is to position barrel strategically. Place the rain barrel near areas where water is needed, such as gardens or plants, and this minimizes the need for carrying water to these locations. Third is to use mesh screens. Install mesh screens over the openings of the rain barrels to prevent debris, leaves, and insects from entering collected water. This helps maintain the water quality. Regular maintenance is nothing but clean water rain barrels periodically to remove sediment and debris that may accumulate at the bottom. This ensures the stored water remains clear and usable. So sixth point is to consider the overflow systems. It's nothing but to implement an overflow system to redirect excess rainwater away from the buildings or areas prone to flooding. So this helps prevent water damage and maximize collection efficiency. So harvest rain from multiple surfaces is the eighth point, where in addition to roofs, consider collecting rainwater from the other surfaces such as driveways, patios, or other impermeable areas, or using permeable paving or rain gardens. Check for the local regulations is your 10th point, where we can be aware and comply with any regular or local regulations or guidelines regarding rainwater harvesting. Some areas may have specific rules to ensure pure or proper collection and use of water. So thank you for watching my video. Please do like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all.